Hello and welcome back to our White Day special. This is episode 3 of How to Date a Magical Girl, and I, of course, am some guy you've never heard of. Beep boop. Ugh, my phone. What time is it? Oh, it's just a text message. Hikari. OMG, wake up, you're missing school. Hikari. JK, it's the weekend. I got you good. Capital D. Anyway, Yui wants to go to the cafe. You should come with us. Y/N ? Hikari and her early morning text messages. What am I going to do with this girl? It might be fun to hang out with Yui and Hikari at a cafe, but still, I have to mess with Hikari at least a little bit. I quickly reply back. N. As usual, immediately after the message gets sent, I get a response back. Hikari, you meanie. That is greater than underscore less than. You don't have a choice. Come meet us at Cafe Shiba. I sent her back a serious reply and let her know I'll be there. Cafe Shiba. I think I've seen it on the walk over to school. Should be easy to get there. The wafting aroma of fine coffee invites me into the cafe as I approach. When I enter, I'm surprised to see that the place is fairly empty, but immediately spot two girls at a table, giving me a goofy wave. Hikari. Geez, you took your time, didn't you? Gi. Yikes, sorry. Yui. Good morning. Gi. Good morning, Yui. Good morning, Hikari. Hikari. Yui. Have you ever been here before, Gi? Gi. No, never. How about you? Yui. Ah yes, I come here all the time. I really like the coffee here. Plus, they always remember my order now, so it's less awkward to come here than to go anywhere else. Hikari. It's a pretty cozy place. It would be a cool idea to bring our books here and study. Gi. Ugh, please, it's the weekend. Can we talk about studying some other time? Yui. Hahaha. Yes, let's just enjoy the weekend. Gi. Have you two ordered yet? Hikari. No, not yet. I can't decide. I want to get a croissant. I know I'm mispronouncing that, sorry. But I don't know if it will fill me up. Would I be better off getting an apple Danish? Or will that not be enough either? You could do both. Gi, why don't you get one of each? Obviously. Hikari, one of each? I'm not made of money. Yui, I recommend the strawberry parfait. It's wonderful. Hikari, parfait? For breakfast? You're my kind of girl, Yui. Yeah, Hikari, when else would you eat a parfait? It's like fruit and yogurt, typically. It's like perfect breakfast combo. Before long, a waitress comes around to take our order. Yui, I'll have the strawberry parfait, please. Oh, and also my usual coffee. Hikari, I'll have a strawberry parfait too, and some chai tea, please. Gi, I'll get a croissant, an apple Danish, a strawberry parfait, and a latte. Thanks. The waitress skips away and the girls look at me in shock. Hikari, you're going to eat all of that? How could you betray me? Gi, huh? What did I do? Hikari, you ordered all the things I couldn't decide between. You're a monster. Gi, whoa, relax. I got a bit of everything so we can all share. Hikari, ... Yui, wow, that's really nice of you, Gi. Thank you so much. Hikari, ... Gi, you don't have to thank me if you don't want to, Hikari. Hikari, ... I can't believe you'd do such a nice, thoughtful thing. What's the catch? Gi, no catch, I promise, just enjoy the food. I want to look good in front of Yui. That's what's happening here. Hikari, oh, well then, thank you. After Hikari has finished grilling me about being generous, the waitress brings our order out. Yui is holding back Gion as she sips her coffee from a gigantic mug. Hikari, is that your usual order, Yui? Yui, yes, it's a bit big, I know. Hikari, what's in it? Yui, it's a cappuccino with an extra shot of espresso. Hikari, wow, you must be so energetic if you drink that all the time. Yui, actually I'm kind of the opposite because I stay up so late. I need these in the morning just to function. Hikari looks at Yui quizzically. I can tell she wants to ask why Yui is always up late, but doesn't want to be intrusive. For once, I actually know something Hikari doesn't. I give her a smug grin. Yui stays up watching horror films more often than not. Isn't that right, Yui? Yui nods gently. Hikari, whoa, horror films? I get goosebumps just saying those words. You must be really brave, Yui. Yui, oh no, not really. I can be a bit of a scaredy cat. I have lots of trouble falling asleep after watching something scary. I hear noises and see things in the shadows that aren't there. Alright. Yui, stop watching horror movies before bed. How about in the morning, before you start your day? Because then you can be a little jumpy as you start your day. And you're not trying to sleep, so there we go. Hikari, so let me get this straight. You don't watch horror films because you're brave, but because you like scaring yourself? I think that's generally why people like horror movies, Hikari. Yui, something like that, I suppose. Hikari, how odd. No offense. Yui, don't worry, I have some strange habits. But what about you, Hikari? What are your hobbies? Hikari, I'm a bit like Gi. I kind of just like watching anime and reading manga. Yui, I love manga too. I read all sorts of horror stories. Hikari, I don't think we would read the same kind of stuff. Yui, that's too bad. What kind of manga do you read? Hikari, nah, I can't tell you. You'll think I'm a little kid. Yui, oh go on. You know my weird hobby. I won't judge you. Hikari, well, okay. My favorite manga series is Cutie Star. Yui, Cutie Star. A thoughtful expression crosses Yui's face. I can tell she is straining to remember something. Yui, oh, I know Cutie Star. I used to watch the animated series on TV every morning before preschool. Hikari, ... Yui, ... Hikari, ... Yui, I see why you didn't want to tell me about it. Hikari, it's okay. I know it's a children's series. I guess I never really grew out of it. Seeing Cutie Star fight evil and transform into a magical girl inspired me all throughout my childhood. I think I never let go of it when I got older because it was always so important to me. So I've always collected the manga books and watched the TV show for as long as I can remember. Yui, there's nothing wrong with liking something that inspires you. In fact, I think it's great. I would love to sit down and watch Cutie Star with you sometime. Hikari, really? Oh, Yui, that means so much to me. Thank you. Maybe Gi can join us too. I don't know a bigger fan of Cutie Star than Gi. Gi, hey, don't drag me down with you. My obsession with Cutie Star is private. Okay, weirdo. The girls lose themselves in a fit of laughter. Guess there's nothing to do except let them tire themselves out. I roll my eyes and dig into the food in front of me. We all spend a couple of hours together at the cafe, laughing and having a good time. Hopefully you're ordering more drinks and food then, because otherwise you're being kind of rude just staying there that long with what little amount of stuff you ordered. The waitress eventually brings the bill around. Hikari glances at it, and her eyes widen. Oh no, I had no idea this place was so expensive. I hardly have any money on me. Yui, it can't be that bad. Let me see the bill. Eep. Gi, please, you're both exaggerating. We only had a couple of hot drinks and a little bit of food. Though Hikari did order an extra parfait and a melon soda, and then there were the refills, which can't have been free. I snatch the bill and look at the total. Well, it's not that bad. I mean, I won't be able to afford to eat for the rest of the week, but it's not the end of the world. Besides, if the three of us split it, we'll cover it easily. I reach for my wallet and notice something is amiss. Something, or someone, is missing. Gi. Yui, where is Hikari? Yui, Gi. Yui? She said she had to go, but she thanks you for your generous contribution to her share of the bill. Gi. Betrayed. Yui, can we split the bill 50-50? I would love to, but I only have a handful of change. I can cover my coffee at least. Yeah, thanks. Completely defeated, I tell the waitress I'll pay with my credit card. At the very least, I can then make repayments later on. Maybe I'll sell a kidney or two. No, just one is probably best. Yui bows after I finish paying and thanks me for the meal. She heads out the door before I even get so much as a chance to say goodbye. I walk outside and expect to find her and Hikari on the street, but they're nowhere to be found. Just as I'm feeling used and abused, I receive a text message. Surely... Okay, I'm saying this out loud apparently. Gi, surely that's Hikari telling me she's sorry for leaving without paying. However, it's not Hikari. Shin, yo, what's up? You chillin' today? Ah, it's my good friend Shin. He and I go way back, though I haven't known him as long as Hikari. He's still one of my best friends. I met Shin back in school when he was a bit of a troublemaker. He used to copy my notes in class and annoy me constantly by stealing my pen. I suppose after a while his annoying ways wore me down and we became friends. Before I get the chance to reply to his message, he buzzes me again. Shin, how is your new school? Are there lots of hotties? I shoot him back a quick message, assuring him that there are indeed lots of hotties at the academy. Shin, sweet! Yo, we gotta catch up. I have the day off work tomorrow. Keen? I agree to meet up with him. It's been a while since we hung out. Shin, dope. Can't wait. I'll come to your place in the morn. Peace. In the morn. Okay. I put my phone away. I take one last look around the street to see if Hikari and Yui are still lurking around, but I don't see either of them. Guess I'll just head home for the day and relax. 4/22, Sunday. Ding dong. The sound of the doorbell is elegant and serene. I've always liked the little chime that rings out whenever someone comes to visit me. Ding dong, ding 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 dong. Then again, it's kind of annoying. I hate it that I'm going to remove it. Question mark, question mark, question. Yo, open up the damn door. I'm cold out here. Looks like Shin has arrived. I head over to the door and let him in. Shin. Hey, what's up? I glance past him and look outside. The sun is shining and warm breeze is blowing. You said it was cold. Gi, you said it was cold out there. What's the deal? Nah, it ain't cold. I just wanted to come in. I shake my head and Shin gives me his trademark stupid grin. Shin, I've missed you. Haven't seen you in ages. Gi, I've missed you too, man. How have you been? Shin, I've been so good, raising dough every day. Gi, oh, you've been making bread? Shin, nah dude, making money. I got a job a few months back. Gi, someone actually hired you? Did they meet you first? Shin, shut up, I'm working at a convenience store. The job's not great, but the money's not great either. Gi, so it's not great. Shin, nah, it sucks, but any money is better than no money, you know? Besides, it's all just a stepping stone to bigger and better things. Gi, oh yeah? What kind of things? Shin, well, when I get together enough cash, I'll start my own company. Gi, that's right, you always wanted to design your own clothes, right? Shin, hell yeah. Shirts by Shin, or maybe Shin's shirts, or... Gi, you'll get there, buddy, but congrats, I'm glad you're chasing your dreams. Shin, thanks, dude, I knew you'd understand. So, tell me, what's it like going to an academy for magical girls? Are you the biggest nerd there? Gi, haha. All in all, it's pretty great, I even made a friend. Shin, good job, is Hikari studying with you? Gi, yeah, she's in all my classes. Shin, right on. Hey, random question. I've seen the girls from your school walking home in the afternoon. How come everyone wears a uniform? I get the whole uniform thing during high school, but this is tertiary education. Isn't this Magical Girl Academy more like a university? Gi, well, Hikari explained this to me once. She said it's more like a training academy than a university. Like a military academy, so we all wear uniforms while we train. It has something to do with discipline or something. Shin, sounds deep, dude. I don't know about any of that, but the uniforms are hot at least. Gi, yep, I saw that response coming. Shin, heh. So, can you do any magic tricks yet? Gi, nah. Shin, sheesh, I want results, and soon. Gi, we'll see. At the moment, I'm just happy to cruise along and learn what I can. Shin, you've got it made, dude. Your folks pay your rent, and you get to go to school with hotties every day. You've got no idea what the real world is like for us working-class citizens. Gi, what's your point? Shin, I think you need a little taste of the real world. You should get a part-time job and see what it's like to work for your money. Gi, yeah right, I've got enough on my plate as is. Shin, is that so? Then what happens when you meet a cool chick and you want to take her out on a date? Are you going to call your parents and ask for money? Gi, well, Shin, you need to get your own finances in order so you can treat girls and have a good time. Gi, I hate to admit it, but you may be right. Shin, exactly, Shin is always right. Gi, but finding a part-time job will be tough. I hardly have any free time with classes every weekday. Shin, I got you covered. The convenience store is hiring, and they love students because they can pay them next to nothing. Gi, you're really selling this place. Shin, I'm serious. Money is money. We can work together. It'll be dope. Gi, Shin, tell you what, I'll put in a good word for you with the boss man. I'll see if I can get you some flexible hours. If I do that, would you at least give it a shot? Gi, yeah, okay, I'll give it a shot. Shin, bang, that's awesome. Shin and Gi working together, just like the old days. Gi, I don't remember those old days, but whatever. Shin, nah, you know what I mean. Anyway, tell me more about the new friend you made. Is she cute? Shin and I spent some more time together, chatting and playing some video games. It was really good to catch up with him again. Shin went home in the afternoon and I chilled out for the evening. I'm getting ready for bed when my phone goes off. Shin, yo, I talked to the boss. He says you've got the job. You'll be on cash register with me. Is that sweet or what? Phew, that didn't take long. Looks like I've stumbled upon a part-time job. Shin, best bit is, the hours are super flexible. You can basically just come in whenever you want and work. So come into the convenience store if you ever need to earn some cash. See you soon. Tutorial, working part-time. You can now visit the convenience store in town. Working at the convenience store will allow you to earn money. Use money earned to purchase items from stores, such as gifts to give to girls. The amount of money you earn working is tied to your expertise attribute. Raise your expertise to earn more money. Sweet. 4:23, Monday. I've got some time before school. What should I do? Well, it's not like you have... all you can do is check the schedule, check your calendar, and go straight to school. Let's see what the schedule is for this week. For today. Let's see, Hikari's going to be in the classroom in the evening. And Yui's going to be unavailable, and they're both going to be unavailable at night. Lame sauce. Well, I can work on my relationship with Hikari. Who doesn't want to end up with the super cute childhood friend? Now let's check the calendar. Let's see. We've got homeroom, then magical history, then alchemy, then practical magic, then homeroom. Pretty much the same schedule as last week. Alright, let's go to school. The school hallways are abuzz with chatter this morning. A huge group of girls are crowded in the main corridor, blocking my way to class. I can hardly even hear myself think with all the high-pitched squeals in the air. I start to think that maybe something bad has happened. Is someone injured? I begin to push through the swarm of students and attempt to find the source of the commotion. The crowd gets thicker and thicker as I progress down the hallway. The senseless squeals have dissolved into hushed whispers, but I can make out some of the words. Student, I can't believe she's here. Other student, she's so beautiful. Student, I wonder what classes she's taking. The fear I had about this whole situation disappears when I realize the center of attention is just one girl, standing in the middle of the crowd. A tall brunette in the same academy uniform as everyone else. Her class badge reveals her to be a third-year student. A senior in her final year. Miyu Himura. I wonder if she's any relation to Kenshin Himura. Himura Kenshin. I stumble forward into the vacant area the students are surrounding. The third-year girl turns to look at me. Miyu, can I help you? Her words ring out and immediately silence the crowd. Miyu, you pushed through this crowd just to see me, didn't you? Have we met before or something? No, I don't think so. The girl frowns. I think she's just noticed that I'm a dude. I must look pretty out of place surrounded by the group of her female admirers. Miyu, well, if you want a signed yearbook, you'll have to wait until graduation, just like everyone else. Why would I want your signature? The crowd gasps. A good 10 seconds pass in complete silence. A tumbleweed passes. Nice. Miyu, you don't know who I am? I could ask you the same question. To my surprise, the girl giggles. Her stoic expression is broken down into a beautiful laugh, even if only for a moment. Miyu. My name is Miyu. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Gi. Da. Miyu, tell me, Gi, what made you approach me like this? Well, there were heaps of people gathered around. I couldn't even get through to my class. I actually thought something bad had gone down. Miyu, something bad? I assure you there's nothing to be worried about. My fans get overzealous from time to time, and gatherings like this aren't unheard of. I take a glance around the crowd. A few dozen pairs of angry eyes are laser focused on me. I feel the heated glares burning a hole in my forehead. Ouch. Oh, and these are magical girls, so that might actually be happening. Miyu, don't mind them. I think they're just jealous that you're the only one with the courage to speak to me. Is that so? This girl Miyu, she's extraordinarily beautiful. Not to mention calm and composed, but I can't help feeling she's a little condescending. Just why is she so famous anyway? I decide to ask her that very question. I don't know. I don't think she's got anything on Yui or Hikari, but whatever's clever. Everyone's got different taste, right? I don't know, this girl over here with no eyes is pretty cute. Gi, why are you so famous anyway? Miu, I wouldn't say I'm famous, just incredibly admired. There's that feeling of condescension again. Miu, to answer you truthfully, I'm currently the #1 student here at the Academy. My grades are the highest in history in every single subject. In addition, my extracurricular activities include class presidency, volunteer work, cross-academy liaison, charity fundraisers, high society function planning, international representation for the Union of Magical Girls. I accidentally clicked wrong again. I feel myself dozing off as Miu continues. And last but not least, I also conduct the Academy's orchestra. Oh, she's done. Gi, that's quite a lot you have on your plate. Miu, it's nothing. Oh, did I mention it? I'm also on record as one of the youngest magical girls to ever awaken to her powers. Gi, well, you've mentioned it now. Miu, Gi, I'd love to hear about some of your achievements. Judging by your badge, you've only just joined the Academy as a first year, but I'm sure you have some noteworthy skills or accomplishments you can share. Gi, think, Gi, there has to be something remarkable I can boast about. Gi, well, my magical power involves freezing time or something like that. Miu's brow furrows. Miu, freezing time? Gi, oh, and I just scored a part-time job at a convenience store. How's that for an exciting extracurricular activity? I can tell Miu is still pondering my time-freezing magic revelation. Come to think of it, her reaction is pretty similar to Miss Yoshida's back in practical magic class. Miu, Gi, I should like to speak with you more in the near future, perhaps away from prying eyes and eager ears. The crowd of girls around us shuffle uncomfortably. Gi, sure, sounds good to me. Miu, I'm glad. Until then. Without any hesitation, Miu walks away. The group of girls surrounding us splits in two, with half following Miu and half continuing to gossip about the morning's events. Now that there's a break in the crowd, I manage to get to my classroom without any more delays. As I enter the room, I notice Satomi has already started teaching. I quickly hurry to my seat between Hikari and Yui. Hikari gives me a slap on the back of the head for being late. I deserved that. She whispers to me in an angry yet hushed tone. Hikari, where have you been? Gi, sorry, I got caught up. I decided against telling her about meeting Miu. For some reason, I feel like telling her I'm late to class because I met a beautiful girl is a bad idea. Hikari, is there something you're not telling me? Gi, no, seriously, it's all good. Hikari mumbles quietly to herself. Hikari, don't lie to me. Satomi, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but if you could keep your discussion until after class, I would really appreciate it. Hikari blushes in embarrassment. She nods her head in apology to Miss Otsuka. I get my books out and start trying to write some notes as Miss Otsuka speaks. It isn't long before a scrap of paper gets passed to me. On it is Hikari's scribbled handwriting. Why am I taking notes in homeroom? I don't know, anyone who's been through Japanese school or whatnot, is that something you do? I mean, we only had homeroom when I was in middle school, and there was really nothing interesting going on at all there. There was no actual teaching or anything like that. Yui baked some sweets over the weekend and brought them to share, but you were late to class, so I ate them all. Open parenthesis. I frown and crumple up the note. Hikari pouts and lets out a humph, just quiet enough so that the teacher doesn't hear her. At the end of the class, Satomi tells us to close our books. I do so and let out a yawn. Satomi. Before you all go, there's just one more thing I'd like to say. Your time at the Academy should be devoted to more than just studying. It's very important to make friends along the way. The bonds you form in your prime years will go on to strengthen over your entire lifetime. Don't miss out on the opportunity to form the most important relationships in your life. At the same time, it is important to bear in mind, not all of your relationships will work out. Some of you will travel the world after graduation. Such is the life of a magical girl in this day and age. You can't always know if you'll ever see your friends again. Form relationships, but don't get too attached to any one person. No one can predict what the future has in store. Miss Otsuka's ominous words don't sit well with me. Why would she tell us to form relationships but not get too attached? It doesn't make sense. I glance at Hikari. She's still got the same scowl she had at the start of class. Although we fight sometimes, I know we'll always be friends. Time or distance can never separate us. There's no point worrying about Miss Otsuka's words. And I've got more friends than Hikari too. Shin is a good pal, and I recently met Yui. Then there's that girl Miu from this morning. I wonder if she and I will go on to be great friends. The school bell rings and interrupts my thoughts. Time to head out. That is a nice school bell. At the school gates, I wait around for a while to see if Hikari and Yui will show up. Well, Yui lives on campus, remember? I'm surprised to see none other than Miu approach. At first, I hardly recognize her without a throng of students surrounding her. Miu. Hello again. Gi. Hello, Miu. Miu almost looks shy, nervous even. It's a stark contrast to the holier-than-thou aura she had earlier in the day. Miu. Sorry we didn't get much of a chance to talk this morning. I wanted to catch you before you left for the day. Gi. You wanted to catch me? Yes, I wanted to apologize. For what? I think I gave off a false impression of myself. To tell you the honest truth, I'm not as perfect as everyone thinks I am. Well, your fans seem to think you're pretty damn great. They think the world of me, but I'm just a sham. A pained expression crosses her face. Is this really the same girl I met this morning? Before I can even say anything to her, Hikari comes bounding up to me. Gi, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. Really, Hikari? I always wait by the gate. You should have looked here first. Hikari, oops, tee. Oh, who is your new friend? Miu. Hello, I'm Miu Himura. Are you a friend of Gi's? Hikari's jaw drops. Even if she didn't recognize Miu at a glance, she seems to have recognized her name immediately. You're the Miu? Oh my gosh. Miu. Miu, this is my good friend Hikari. Miu, it's a pleasure, Hikari. Hikari, she knows my name. Well, yeah, I just told her your name. I just introduced you. That's kind of how that works. Yui, hello everybody. Oh, what a big group. Who is the new face? Miu, another friend of Gi's? Could it be that you're as popular as me? Gi, I doubt that, Miu. This is Yui. Yui, this is Miu. Yui, hello. Miu, nice to meet you. Hikari, Yui, don't you know who this is? It's Miu Himura. She's the most famous magical girl at the whole academy. Yui, yes, I thought so. Yui bows slightly to Miu. She doesn't seem starstruck in the slightest, unlike Hikari, who is drooling like a child. Miu, anyway, Gi, I should get going. Maybe we'll run into each other again. Gi, sure, sorry about my weird friends. Dude, you're trying to hook up with one of them. Don't call them weird. You're trying to get together with one of them. Sorry, I'm old, and so I forget that hookup means something different than what it did when I was, younger. Miu, don't worry about it. I have my own weird friend. I should probably go and find. Miu, farewell, everyone. Miu takes her leave, and Hikari confronts me. The dazed look on her face has been replaced by one of sheer fury. Hikari, why didn't you tell me that you are dating Miu Himura? Dating? What? Gi, huh? Dating? What planet are you on? Hikari, don't try and hide it from me, Gi. There were fireworks flying between the two of you. Gi, fireworks? You're dreaming, girl. I only met Miu this morning. Hikari, fine, but I just want you to know that I don't even care if you date her. Yeah, you do. She's perfect in every way, so do what you want. With that, Hikari storms away in a huff. Yui. Gi, I'm not dating Miu. Yui. Oh, I know that. I know when you're telling the truth. Gi, good. I wish Hikari would believe me. Yui, don't fret about Hikari. She always comes around, doesn't she? Dude, you've known her like a week. Gi, yeah, she does. Thanks, Yui. Yui, my pleasure. Well, I'm going to head home. Have a nice night, Gi. Gi, thanks. See you tomorrow. Alright, let me check the schedule again. So Hikari's in the classroom. Yui's unavailable all night. Do I want to improve my relationship with Hikari, or do I want to work and get some more money? Because I need to study today too, so that tomorrow I can return that book and get the one that'll help with expertise. So I think I only have one chapter left on that alchemy book. Alright, let's go find Hikari. Hikari is here today. What should I do? Well, I can't give her a gift because I don't have anything to give her. I'll spend time with Hikari. Yes, I get it. I know. You don't have to keep telling me that my affections with someone isn't high enough to ask them on a date. Okay? Yeah, I get it. Yes, you should hang out. I hang out with Hikari and we try to figure out who can hold their breath the longest. I think Hikari has bigger lungs than me because it doesn't take me long to pass out on the floor. Okay, that's impressive. Being able to hold your breath long enough to make yourself pass out? That's impressive. Hikari's affection has increased by 1. Yay. Alright. I could travel somewhere, check calendar, check schedule, read a book. I will read a book. There's only 1 chapter left to read. I will read it then. I dive into the book and devote all my attention to reading. Time ticks by as I turn page after page. I've finished reading Book of Alchemy 1. My alchemy attribute has increased significantly. Alright, I'm up to a D in alchemy now. Time to get some sleep. (4:24) Tuesday. I've got some time before school. What should I do? Let's check the schedule for today. Oh, I can't spend time with Hikari or Yui. Lame sauce. Cutie Star's tip of the day. Be sure to take plenty of breaks and stay hydrated. Cool. Yeah, actually that's a good tip. Also, like, get up and walk around a bit so you don't get, like, what is it called? Deep vein thrombosis or something like that. I remember way back in the day, and I was playing one of those, like, Korean MMORPGs that were, like, free on, like, G-Potato, and, in a guild I was in, there was this one member who was a nurse, and she would, like, literally, like, stop and remind us, and, like, before we'd, like, start a new quest or whatever, we'd all, like, take a quick break and get up and move around and shit. Alright, let's just go to school. Today is magical history, if I recall. Miu. Good morning, Gi. Gi. Oh, it's Miu again. Hello. Sorry that I can't stop to talk. I need to get to my first class and set up the room before the teacher arrives. Gi. Oh, okay. Well, have fun. Miu. See you. Miu heads down the hallway. I decide to go straight towards my own class. Iseline. Good morning, students. Are you ready for another thrilling magical history class? Half the class cheers and the other half let out a groan. Today's lesson will be rather interesting. We will look back at the origins of the first magical girl. The precise date of the origin of magic hasn't been found, but we know for certain that it dates back thousands of years. The story goes like so. A teenage girl on the cusp of womanhood left her village in search of a better life. She stumbled upon a garden full of flowers and animals. It was a wondrous place, rich with life and vibrant with color. As she explored the garden, she came to realize it was the very place told of in legend in her village. A place that had long since been forbidden, but the girl could not imagine why such a lovely garden would be forbidden, so she stayed and she explored. The girl came across the biggest tree in the garden. Its trunk spiraled into the sky, and its branches bore magnificent translucent fruit. She climbed the tree and took some fruit from the branches. The shimmering blue fruit shone like crystal in the sunlight. Without hesitation, she bit into the fruit's flesh. Despite its beauty, the fruit tasted terrible. It was sour, and the seeds within reeked with the stench of death. Perhaps because of her hunger, the girl continued to eat the disgusting fruit. She climbed down from the tree and, to no surprise, began to feel ill. Somehow, she stumbled back to her village. Her parents had been worried sick about her. The girl told them where she had been and described the fruit she had eaten. Though she was scolded for entering the forbidden garden, her parents were simply glad to see her home safe. However, the girl fell into a deep sleep. She did not wake for 40 nights. We call that a coma. Not sleep, but a coma. With each passing night came feverish nightmares. She broke out in sweat and clawed at her bed until her fingers bled night after night. When she finally awoke, she found that her home was empty. She ventured outside to witness her village turn to ash. Horror and despair overwhelmed her, and she found that only her house was still standing. After unsuccessfully searching for survivors, the girl left her village. She returned to the forbidden garden and found that the tree had borne fruit had also been reduced to ash. Upon seeing this, memories of her nightmares began to stir within her. The screams in her head returned. The images of flames and smoke overwhelmed her senses. Immediately she understood. She had not been asleep for so long. She had been in a trance, and had raised her very own village with hellfire born from her own blood. Her nightmares were actions carried out by her unconscious self. The horror wrought upon her village was performed by her own hands. Racked with guilt and despair, the girl left the forbidden garden once more. She journeyed across the land for an unknown period of time. There are no records of the years she spent on her own. Historians believe that she one day came across the city that is now modern-day Rome. There, she somehow managed to lead a peaceful life. Perhaps she learned to control the fires burning within her blood. She married and bore no less than 8 children during her lifetime, 7 girls and 1 boy. All 7 of the girls went on to become famous magical girls. It seems the magic within their mother's blood was not diluted when it was passed on to them. The 8th child, the only boy, did not show any signs of magical power. He was struck blind by an accident on his 15th birthday, and he was reportedly rendered deaf by an explosion caused by his older sisters when he was 20. According to one source, the boy took a vow of silence from that point on. No further records of his later life have been uncovered. So there you have it, the complete history of the world's first known magical girl. Scholars believe that this story is at least 90% accurate. Of course, we learn more about the ancient world every single day, so the story may evolve with time. However, this story is part of the reason why institutes like our academy exist. We aim to train magical girls to control their powers and prevent accidents such as burned down villages. Well, that just about wraps up this class. I'll see you all next time. At the school gate, I can see none other than Miu chatting to Hikari and Yui. Ever since meeting her yesterday, Miu seems to be popping up everywhere. I'm surprised I never ran into her during the first week of school. Hikari, I bet the crystal fruit that was in the Forbidden Garden tasted really sweet. Yui, I don't think that's right. Miss Arcane said that it was sour and reeked of death. No, the seeds reeked of death. Hikari, oh. Miu. Yui is correct. The fruit in the legend was beautiful on the outside and foul on the inside. The same can be said of many people. Hikari, well, I still like to believe it was a little sweet. If it tasted bad, I wouldn't have taken more than one bite. Gi, yo. Hikari, Gi, how'd you like today's class? Gi, it was cool. Now I know how magical girls first got their powers. Who'd have thought magic came from a blueberry? Miu, it wasn't a blueberry. The fruit was large and shone like crystal, and was translucent. Hikari, don't mind Gi, Miu. Gi dozes off in class more often than not. Miu, is that so? That's a poor attitude to have. Maybe I should quiz you just to make sure you've been paying attention. Yui, oh, good idea. Do it. Since when did these three become such good chums? Are they allying against me? Miu, okay, here we go. In the story of the first magical girl, how many children did she have? She had 8. 7 girls and 1 boy. Ah, that's correct. Well done, Gi. Miu's affection has increased by 1. Sweet. Well, anyway, I've got things to do. See you all later. Gi, feel free to come talk to me whenever you like. Farewell. Hikari. Bye, Miu. Yui. Goodbye. Gi, so you're good friends with Miu now, huh? Hikari. Yeah, she's so nice. I'm not even nervous about talking to her now. Yui. She was happy to talk to us about the class we had today. She said when she first learned the origins of magical girls, she was shocked. Apparently she could really relate to the way the girl discovered her powers. Gi, is that right? Hikari, want to walk home with me? Gi, nah, I'm good today. No, I actually wanted to spend time with her, but the schedule said I couldn't, so... Hikari, well, see you tomorrow. Dude, stop rejecting her. Yui, I'll get going too. Bye-bye. Miu is now available to spend time with. I can check her schedule to see where she hangs out. Cool, let's check the schedule. Let's see. Everyone's unavailable right now. Miu is available at night in the park, and everyone else is unavailable. I have 1 with Hikari and Miu, and 3 with Yui. No, I'm gonna travel somewhere. I'm going to the library. I need to return a book. I returned the book that I borrowed previously. Atherin. Thank you. You may now borrow another book. Sweet, because that's what I want to do. I want to borrow a book. Wait, I can't borrow this one again, but I just returned it. No, I'll take a Book of Expertise one. Yes. Then I'll go somewhere else. Do I actually have time to go to the convenience store too, after hitting the library like that? Yeah, let's go to the convenience store. Oh, I could shop here. Do I even have money? Where is it? There's inventory. Oh, I still have money, even though I, got stuck with that giant bill. No, let's work here. If I spend time working here, I can earn some money. Yep, start work. I grab an apron and put it on, then head behind the counter to start work. Time goes by slowly. Customer, hello, I'm looking at this pack of sushi you have. Do you have any without sushi? Gi, you would like a pack of sushi without any sushi in it? Customer, yes please, do you have that? Okay, so that might seem ridiculous, but I have worked in food service and retail, and that's not too far off the mark with some people. Gi, let me check out back. Customer, thank you. I go out into the storeroom. After pretending to check for the customer's request, I return to the counter. Gi, sorry, we're fresh out. Customer, I see. Thank you anyway. Oh wow, the customer didn't demand to speak to the manager? That's so weird, especially when they had that strange of a request. The rest of my shift passes without any excitement. Because my expertise attribute is so low, I didn't earn much money. I earned 700 yen. Well, I've more than doubled what I had, so there we go. Time to head home. Alright, let me double check the schedule. I don't even think I can go to the park, but let's see if I can. Nope, I cannot. Always so frustrating when it tells you that you could talk to someone somewhere, but you're not actually allowed to go there. I don't know why games like this do that. Yeah, let's just read the book we took out then. Yep, I currently have a book of expertise 1. Reading it will increase my expertise attribute. That's the plan. There are 3 large chapters. That's what I figured. So let's read. I dive into the book and devote all my attention to reading. Time ticks by as I turn page after page. I'm starting to get sleepy, so I'll stop there for now. There are 2 chapters remaining. Time to get some sleep. 4:25. Wednesday. Let's check the schedule real quick. Okay. So... Oh, I can't talk to Miyu today. Let's see, in the evening, I've got Hikari in the classroom, or Yui in the library, and then at night, Hikari's at Cafe Shiba, and Yui's in the forest. So I was checking, and I'm pretty sure I did Yui's route when I played this, when I first got the game. So I think I'm gonna go for someone else this time. Not sure. I think I'll just work on Hikari and Miyu as the opportunities arise. But I mean, as partial as I've always been to like the cute shy girl with glasses, I don't know. I've always kind of wanted the adorable like childhood friend, especially when she's so cute and short like Hikari. All right, return. And actually, we're going to go to school next time. I'm hoping that next time is just later today, but who knows? It all depends on school and work and all that stuff. So take care. Have a wonderful day. Like, dislike, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, share. Thank you very much. I've been some guy you've never heard of, unless of course you have.